So this is Bay of Banderas. Standing right next to the pier at Los Muertos Beach, Playa Los Muertos. And the waves are coming in pretty good. The river's been running pretty heavily into the bay all night, so the water's pretty dark. But it's to be expected. I just pray for the people that have been negatively affected by this storm, and it's my understanding that there's many, so let's just keep our thoughts with those people and hope we can do something to help. So you can see the line where the silt from the runoff of the river has collected, coming up onto the pier right now. We're gonna come up here and check it out from this angle up here. I got Brees with me and she's pulling hard. She is in a hurry to go wherever she's going. I think I'm just gonna follow her. Brees, wait. Wait. I guess I'm just gonna follow her. All right. She wants to stop right here. All right, so this is the view we have from right here. And you can see that line extends all the way out to the bay. So this is the beach that's right next to the river, the Rio Cuale. That's the end of the Rio Cuale right there. And you can see the water rushing down the river and into the bay. And it's brought with it quite a few trees. And there's trees out in the water. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty good rainstorm. Many of the locals said they have never seen anything like it. So it's bigger than it seemed for sure. So this is the damage that was done by the massive rains last night. The bridge is pretty much wiped out. Man, that's bad. And you can see where the water's at. It's big. So this is the street right next to the Rio Cuale. Considerable amount less mud than there was earlier. Definitely less water. This whole street was flowing as if it was the river. But not much is open right now. It's looking like people are standing out here doing a little bit of still doing a little bit of cleanup around, but looks like they're doing some sort of work. Like they're trying to pull out a car or something. You can see the firemen rescue crew, I think. Hard to see what's going on. So I was gonna go and have some food by the river, but all the shops that were temporarily opened earlier seem to all be closed now. So we came to another place a few streets over, where we decided to go to a place that is seafood, and they have a bunch of seafood tacos and stuff, but I opted for the special that's gonna have some marlin and some shrimps, and what else was it? Marlin, shrimp. Do you remember what the other thing was? It doesn't matter. But when it comes and it's on a better ice, it's today's special. So that's what we decided to do. All right, so they brought us out some chips, homemade chips, some pico de gallo, some different salsas. All right, gonna try some of this pico de gallo. I'll get a little bit on here. Like, here we go. good. It's fresh, a little salty. It's got a lot of fresh veggie. Holly's gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Get a good chunk of pico on there. What do you think? Kind of roasty?
Roasty. A little salty.
It's good though, huh?
But
Yeah, it's good.
really fresh.
And Holly got herself a horchata. Horchata agua fresca. This is, she said it's much lighter flavor and less sweet than the ones we would get back home in the Seattle area. So much nicer on a nice hot muggy day. So we thought this was like horseradish type, but it's really not. It's creamy. I want to say it's more like a super spicy mayo or something. And I had a little bit on a chip with some pico a second ago, and man, it was good. It was good. Holly's gonna give it a shot. Now Holly doesn't like spicy stuff like I do, so that's the mild ones out of the three. What do you think?
Pretty good.
What do you think it is?
I think got lime, mayo, and a little something spicy.
And a little something spicy, some sort of hot chilies in there. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's right, it was lobster. So we've got lobster. And we have marlin. And we have shrimps, and veggies, and rice. And it's beautifully plated. And so yeah, Holly and I are gonna share this for dinner. Okay, so got my half a lobster, spiny lobster, and some shrimps, some rice, and some marlin. It's sweaty out here. Marlin. Oh my god. So tender and reminds me a lot of halibut, but it seems to be a little saltier than, I'm sure that's the, I think there's garlic on it. I'm sure it's the spices, but it's a little salty. Eat one of these shrimps here. It's like a coconut panko type butterflied shrimp. It's a sweet breading, and it's I never had no shrimp like that before. That's really, really good. We also have some bread. And Holly's going after that lobster. What do you think, Holly? Is it good?
It's yummy.
All right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to break a piece of this lobster out of here. So I'm gonna pull this lobster out. Ooh, it's a little bit not super tender. A little bit chewy. It's got good seasonings. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a little bit dry. It's different than like a Maine lobster. It's a spiny lobster. So yeah, it's good. It just started raining. Started getting a little bit of thunder. I really hope it doesn't rain very much because the river's really swollen and the people that buy the river, they can't afford to get much more rain. So but yeah, it's started raining. No big deal. We're sitting outside. We're under an umbrella. We're fine. You can see the rain a little bit. Yeah, it's raining. So it's going to be a nice wet walk home again, it looks like. But it'll be fun. Part of the adventure. Okay, so we put a hurting on it. We definitely didn't finish it, but we came you know, pretty dang close to doing well. So we finished most of the lobster, a little more than half of the marlin, all of the shrimps. The rice was really, really good. It's hard to finish these meals when we're putting down extra tacos and empanadas and all kinds of extra food each day. But I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it for you, for this guy right here. So I'm gonna finish my beer and then we're gonna take off. It did stop raining for the moment, so that's probably a good sign for us to get out of here while we can. All that food, lobster, the marlin, the shrimp, the sides, 2 beers, and the horchata with tip was like, I gave him 600, which is 30 bucks. So that's a really good deal. Yeah, it probably would have been a lot more, probably a $65 plate back in Seattle, Washington. Thank you. Gracias, amigos. Hasta luego. Marasco Cineros Restaurant Meliar Seafood is really good, and we will be back. Well, it is definitely raining here in Puerto Vallarta, and Puppy isn't too thrilled about it. She's hugging the wall tight. She'll have to deal with it. We're probably about 7 blocks from the hotel, so we'll see what happens. Here we go. Okay, we made it. We made it. The rain ain't gonna take us out. What do you think, Brees? Brees, what do you think? Did we make it? Oh, you poor little drowned rat. So this is the view from my hotel room right now. These streets are, I don't know if you can tell, but they're a running river. Yeah, you can see now. And I don't think this is a good thing for the river with the damage that was done over the last couple days from the hurricane. And it's no joke. It's coming down. It's raining hard, and I don't know how to feel about it. I like the rain, I like this weather, this is beautiful, but at the same time, the damage, the possible damage it might be doing, and the pain that it may be causing people. The river's running pretty big right now, and here we go across this bridge. It moves a little, but it's not quite as janky as the other one, I think. Crossing this river on the other bridge that is a little bit jankier. Got a nice big gap there, and Puppy don't like it.
You can do it. Come on.
Go ahead, Puppy. Oh, you had to pull her across. Poor girl. She don't like this bridge. It's a bit wobbly. Come on, Puppy, you can do it. Go ahead. That one's fun. Okay, that was fun.